Hi, thank you for coming to yet another series of Beauty Basics online makeup classes. I had some requests on things that you wanted to see. The first one I'm going to show you are how to minimize dark circles, under eye dark circles. So the first thing that could cause this is lack of nutrition, lack of sleep. So that's an easy fix. I'm very big on vitamins. You don't have to take anything fancy. If you don't take any vitamins, just start with a multi, a women's multi. The other issue as to why you would have dark circles is genetics, unfortunately. And as we age, the circles become darker and darker. Now, if you have puffiness, if you have bags, that's harder to hide with makeup. Eye balms and things of that can help. It can help depuff a little bit, but if they're that bad, the only thing that can correct that is surgery. Sorry to say. But the first thing I'm going to show you, we have to always start with your skincare as a base. So this is the Lumiere de Vie eye balm, and then this is the little tool that comes with it. It always stays cold, but you can make it even colder by keeping that in the fridge. It's going to be more like a little spa treatment. But that coolness will help depuff if you're having, if the puffiness is due to allergies or lack of sleep, partying too hard, whatever it is. So I'm just going to dip this in. As I always say, you only need a tiny bit. A little goes a long way. So I'm just going to dust it. Feels nice. Now, normally I would take it up here as well. You get a little puffy up there, but I have a little bit of makeup on right there, so I'm not going to do that. But just so you know, you typically go all the way around the eye. And I'm just going to go in and get a tiny bit more for the other side. Dot that on. And there's the first step to controlling or lessening under eye circles. To what type of concealer we like to use. This is a liquid concealer. It's long wear. Obviously it's motives. Everything I'm going to talk about is motives. We also have cream. I would say maybe someone who's in their 20s or younger could use a cream. When we get older, that cream, no matter what your prep is, tends to sit in the wrinkles. I love our cream ones, and it does dry to powder, which is nice, so it's not cakey or anything, but this is still my favorite. It doesn't sit in creases or anything like that. So, now, before I go on, this isn't Instagram. I'm not going to put on concealer that starts here and goes here and here. It's so not necessary. If you are on Instagram and you want to take a great photo and highlight and all that good stuff, go for it. But for an everyday thing, it is just not realistic. And the older we get, the more makeup we have on, the more we layer it, the more noticeable wrinkles are going to be. So let's not do that. Okay, so I'm just going to dot this in here. For me, this is where it's really bad. And then you can take a wedge. I'm just using a foundation brush. It is in our 8-piece kit. It's kind of like stippling, which helps blend in better. You just pat it. Always pat it. Don't wipe or you're wiping the product off. So another thing I want to talk about is, and I have a base of foundation on, so what you want to do is do your skin prep, your serums, your moisturizers, any SPF if you want that, and then your eye balm as I showed you before. If you just wanted to use concealer by itself, it's just not going to look right. It's not going to blend. You need that foundation base first. It doesn't have to be heavy. I understand those who don't want to wear all that. You could just use a BB cream. You just need something for that concealer to attach to and to blend in correctly. Make sense? Like this, and have that be it. You definitely look a little brighter, but if you want to take that a step further, I'm going to use, now these are shimmers. This is our new Thrill Me palette. You don't have to use shimmers. But if you want to look even brighter, we're going to just dust a little bit on the eyelid. I guess I'm going to try the lightest one in here. I'm just going to dust a little bit on the eyelid. Not a lot. I love these colors. They're so rich. It's not that kind of shimmer where you go to put it on and it just poof, it just flies out in the air and not really sticking to your skin. This is incredible. You get this shimmer, but it's not silly. It's not glitter. There's a difference between glitter and shimmer. This isn't, you know, juvenile. You know, it's anybody can wear it, even anyone over 40, 50, 60. And we're just putting it on the lid. It almost makes your eyes look wet. I love it. And I'm just going to go in and dust a little underneath. Nothing crazy, just a little underneath. You can even put a little in the corner, and that helps to brighten up your eyes. It takes the focus off of here. It just minimizes that much more. Putting anything else on the lid, that'll be another class on how to do a smoky eye. But I am going to finish this off with a setting powder, and it's banana loose powder. Banana. The yellowish color helps also diminish dark circles. But I'm going to put that all over just to set. None of it's going to get rid of it completely, but it's going to hide it pretty well. Mascara. This is the old packaging. So if you get Fiber Lush mascara, it's going to be in a black tube. So it's the same thing, just different packaging. And the reason for that is, unfortunately, some of this gold was coming off and it just looked tacky. So we just wanted to make it look more professional. So you just brighten up those eyes a little more and open them up with some mascara. I don't do a whole lot underneath because I don't want it to look like spiders. So we have that. And then I'll do one final step. Have my retractable lip and eye brush. So one side you can do for eyes, one side you can do for lips. You can use both ends for lips, however you want to do it. And I'm using that Thrill Me palette again with that beautiful pink shade I showed you. Just going to do a little bit. I'm not even going to line my lips. Sometimes that makes you look a little overdone. If you're really doing it up for a night out, sure, go ahead. But I just want to give my lips a little color. Again, you can use your finger however you want to do it. Just have some wipes handy. Before I go any further, I'm going to blot. And then I can see how much more I need to put on. Like I said, I'm keeping this fairly sheer. Is from our skincare line, Lumiere de Vie. By the way, we have several skincare lines, but this is the top that we have. It is a matte moisturizer. So back in the winter, we came out with the Renewal Elixir, and that was an oil. So that's heavier, perfect time, you know, when your face gets really dry from the winter, the dry heat in your house. So that I will continue to use at night. The matte moisturizer, when that comes out, I am going to be using that under my makeup during the day. It's going to be a great primer, but not only is it going to be great to control oil and shine and things like that when it gets really hot out, there are 30 different skincare benefits in it. And when it comes out, I will share all those benefits with you. So stay tuned. Next up on our classes will be how to use liquid liner. There are several different types, and I will go over all of them.